Gamer headphones, and you won't believe the price. Let's check these out. Dave Taylor here, and I'm checking out this. This is the OneOdio A71D PC headset, and it's pretty darn sweet. As you can see, it has an easily adjustable microphone. It is a wired headphone, so it is not using Bluetooth or anything. Has a 6-foot wire, and on the wire is an inline control. We'll come back to that in a second. The earpieces themselves are featuring 40mm drivers, which are delivering 20 to 20,000 hertz at 110 decibels of sensitivity. They are 32 ohm if you worry about impedance. You generally don't have to worry about it. And they are compatible with the PS4, the Xbox, PC, Mac, PlayStation portables. If you have the right plug or adapter, you can plug them into your smartphone and use these for phone calls if you want. You can also use them with the Switch, but I will warn you that the microphone doesn't work because of how Nintendo designed the Switch plug. I'm not sure why they did that, but just so you know. The microphone is actually pretty clean. I'll give you a sample of it in a second, but it's also detachable. So you can use these just as headphones if you want. And as you can see, as I'm moving them around, they are very foldable. So you can also do something like this and make them easy to carry. They do not come with a case. They do not come with a carrying bag or anything. When you open the box, you get the headphones, you get the external microphone, and you get this really handy Y adapter for really old school PCs where they need separate audio from the microphone. So you can hook that up and that works fine. The audio obviously is flowing into the headphones and the microphone is flowing out of the headphones. If you don't need these, put them back in the box, no worries. So that's it. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I'm gonna plug the microphone back in, and you know, they're easy, they're comfortable to wear, there's padded headpiece, they extend out on both sides, and then there's lots of degrees of freedom, so it's easy to get a good comfortable fit. And the on-wire controller, wire is about 6 feet long, so that's a nice length. The on-wire controller gives you 3 functions. It's a microphone mute, which is a switch that goes up and down. It is pause or on if you need to stop the audio because maybe someone's talking to you or something. And then on the side, there's a dial that gives you volume control on the audio coming in. All of those are super helpful. And if you don't want to do any of those, then just ignore them and you're fine. But obviously, anyone who's ever done any gaming, it's pretty important to be able to actually turn off that microphone occasionally. And the easy way to do that is with the wire. So let me give you an example of the microphone, because mostly I'm really impressed with the quality of the microphone. So let's get that a little further away. And I'm just going to record it on my Mac, and we'll switch audio sources so you'll be able to hear it. And I'm going to record it, assuming that it works, with a program called Audacity. It's a great open source program. And let's see, I'm going to just go ahead and switch, and then I'll demonstrate the mute button too. So ready? Now I'm going to switch to the headphones. So now I'm talking through this headphone, and as you can hear, the mic does a remarkably good job of picking up the audio. And then I'm going to go ahead and use that mute button. And now I've turned off mute and you can hear me again. So, simple, straightforward demo. Let me switch back to my regular microphone. And all right, now there's a lot I like about these. One of the things is they actually have a pretty nice music reproduction capability. And you're wondering, well, why are you phrasing it like that? I mean, they're headphones. Of course they're going to sound good. Well, when we get to the price, you'll be pretty shocked at how inexpensive they are. But I will say that while they do a nice job with music or with audio, they are gamer headphones, so they're bass heavy and they're tuned to have that lower frequency response. So if you want to listen to classical music or something, you might be like, why is that bass cello so dominant in this particular piece for orchestra? Well, that's the sound signature of these headphones. Now, if you're playing a game, then that's great because all those explosions and all that sonic data is giving you a really great experience, and they actually have a nice sound. There's, a reasonable sound stage, but they're not audiophile per se. So know that. If you're using them on a video call or something, then again, everyone's going to sound good, maybe veering a little bit towards that sort of late night FM voice, but it's kind of fun, and I mean, really nothing to complain about. And really the sweet spot with this is that this microphone is remarkably good. I was really startled at how good it sounds. And I imagine you probably feel the same way with that sample we just listened to. So really not much else to talk about. They're pretty straightforward. I mean, it's a pair of headphones with a microphone, and you can detach things, and they're wired, so there's no Bluetooth or anything like that. So only thing left to talk about is the price. But before we get to the price, I'd like to ask for you to subscribe to my channel, please. So go ahead and just a click or a tap on that red subscribe button, and we're connected. Great. All right. These are the OneOdio A71D PC headset, and it's $29.99 at Amazon.com. $29.99. That is super cheap. Now, worth being aware of is that the A71D just gives you that 3.5 millimeter connection, but they have also a version that's just the A71, and that also gives you the ability to plug into 1/4 inch jacks like on a guitar amp or something. So if you want that one, look for the A71 instead of the A71D, and it's $1 more, so it's $30.99, still incredibly inexpensive. So these are the A71Ds, all ready to go for your PC, your Mac, your gaming system, whatever it is you want to plug into. These are ready for it, and they're going to sound good, and most importantly, you're going to sound good. So that's all I got. I'll catch you in my next video.